my home dogs? Welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I love all you guys. What are you doing right now? What are you doing besides watching this video? Tell me right now in the comment section. Welcome home to What Shall We Do Next on YouTube, which is my home, so it's your home. Welcome home. I love you guys. I'm crazy. I'm hyper right now. I just drank a freaking soda, and this is what happens to me. I go, wow! So I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. So yeah, welcome back, guys. If you have not yet subscribed and you are a new subscriber here, if you're a new viewer here and you haven't yet subscribed, then do it right now. There's one little right one here on the annotation, or you could use that one down there that YouTube provides for you. Yeah, if you're new here, just subscribe to me. It will mean a lot to me. We're on the road to 19,000 subscribers. I would love you guys to join me on this journey. Follow me on Google+, which is going to be up here in an annotation. I don't use Google+, but I need to get like 1,000 followers on there so I can get my channel verified one day. And also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. All my links are down there in the description. So what's going on, guys? What is new with you? Today we're talking about Jeepers Creepers number 2, because yesterday we did number 1, and I gave it a pretty good review. You know, I enjoyed it. But as for the second one, I think, Jeepers Creepers 2, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really good movie. And a lot of the time when you get like a movie come out and then there's a second one, usually the second one, like, it doesn't do the first one any justice. But I really think the second one was good, because at the end of the first one, like, the beginning of the first one's really good, the way it's like, you don't know what this is. Is it a guy who's driving the big truck and running people off the road and throwing bodies in pipes outside of churches, or I don't know. You just don't know what he is. You think he's like some inbred hillbilly redneck. I don't know. But then at the end of the first one, you already find out he's like a Batman, like a half bat, half man. Not like Batman, but he's half bat, half man, half freaking demon from the past. I don't know. So it kind of ruins it at the end of the end of the first one anyway. So that way when the second one comes out, it's not such a blowout, because it's already been ruined at the end of the first one. So when the second one comes out, basically it's the same story, but it's 23 years after the first movie, because Jeepers Creepers comes back from the dead every 23 years. He stays alive for 23 days. Then he uses those 23 days to eat and catch up on what he's missed out on for the last 23 days. But then in the second one, basically he's back and he's attacking a school bus that breaks down in the middle of nowhere, middle of like a country road that just goes off into the middle of nowhere. It's like miles and miles long, just this highway that goes forever, and there's just nothing there but fields. And there's a bunch of like school kids on it, and they're obviously their teachers and stuff are on it, or whatever they are. I think it's like, I'm not sure if it's school or it's like I think they were like a team, like some kind of sports team. And then there was like the bus driver, obviously, and the bus breaks down. Well, it doesn't break down. Actually, Jeepers Creepers is running along a field next to the bus, and he throws this freaking thing with a belly button on it and some spikes on it made out of teeth or something, and it goes right into the tire of the bus, and then the bus stops, and they're like setting off flares and stuff and trying to get attention and help, and they're trying to call for help over the radio, and basically the whole time they're getting taunted by Jeepers Creepers. He's flying around like a freaking bat, and he's like swooping and attacking people and tearing their heads off and all that crazy stuff. Then all the kids decide they're safer running across a field instead of staying in the bus, because Jeepers Creepers burst a big hole in the top of the bus. So they decide to run across a field while he's chasing after him, throwing freaking body parts, knives and stuff, things like knives and blades that are made out of people's body parts, throwing them at people, and one guy gets his arm stuck in a tree because the knife goes right through his arm. And then he's just like taking all these people. But what I really like about this movie, which I love this eerie feeling about movies, is not a lot of movies do this, but I love when in the second movie they bring back the main actor from the first movie. And in the second movie, there's a part where this girl's like, she thinks she's psychic and stuff, and she's sensing something bad on this bus, and she falls asleep with her head pressed against the window, and she's dreaming that she's looking out the window and it's daytime, even though when she fell asleep it was nighttime. She's looking out the window and she sees Jeepers Creepers running. Oh, but before she sees that, she sees Derry from the first movie. Remember the guy who got his eyes cut out? She hallucinates him in her dream, and as the bus like drives past, she's looking at him and he's going past, and he's got no eyes, and he's going, "Go back!" Like, you can't hear him, but you can see he's yelling, "Go back!" And he's going, "Go back!" And then she sees him again, And then she dreams that she's like sitting there looking at a scarecrow on one of those crushed things. She's looking at it, and then she turns around and Derry's there, and then he's like, he says, "It feeds," and she goes, "On what?" And then he doesn't answer her, and then she goes, "On what?" And as she turns around, he's got no eyes, and he goes, "On us." And then it's like Jeepers Creepers' wings go, and it actually makes you jump. But I really enjoy the second one. I like the way they brought Derry back into it, and he's a ghost, even though he's dead. He's like kind of a ghost, and he's warning the girl. He's telling her to go back because she's heading in the wrong direction. She's going to hell if Jeepers Creepers finds her. So I really enjoy it. And then at the end of the movie is really good. Spoiler alert! Oh! If you guys haven't seen it, you might want to cover your ears right now. But at the end of the movie, when he gets caught by this guy who like, he made it his like determination to catch this creeper because it killed his son, and he makes this like this thing that's like it's like a cannon, but it fires out the spike on a rope, and he catches it, and eventually, like, it's the end of its 23 days, so it dies anyway, but it like kind of goes into hibernation. It's not dead, and he like has it on display in his in like a barn or a shed or something, and he's sitting there on the last few days, and like the guy's really old, because then at the end of the second one it goes on for like another 23 years later, so he's really old, and he's actually, they call it the bat out of hell, and people are actually paying to come and see this thing. They're traveling for miles to come see it, and he's sitting there watching it like this with his gun in his hand, waiting for it to come back alive, because any day soon it should be waking up from the dead. So that tells me that because he didn't die in the second one, there is going to be a third one, and I believe that I'm not sure if it's been confirmed or it's just a rumor, but there is stuff going around about Jeepers Creepers 3, so I'm really hopeful for that. But that's pretty much it. I would give this movie probably about an 8 out of 10. It's equally good with the first one. It still could have been better, but it could have been worse. I like it though, I really do. I give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if you guys seen it. What did you guys think of Jeepers Creepers 2? And what movie should I review next? And I love you guys. Talk to you next time. Remember to keep chasing your dreams, yo. Peace out. Whoa!